All right, back to the Bidoofs. Here they all are. Aren't they wonderful? Oh, they're all asleep. They're all so peaceful. This is what they're all going to look like at the end when they all faint and I lose this challenge. Only not quite as peaceful. Alright, let's call them back. We got challenges to overcome. Welcome in, Fred's Gaming. Thank you for joining this morning. Alright, let's get our apricots. Let's get some Pokeballs ready. Get ready to take on Cleavor. Okay, more apricorns. A little bit more leveling. I need a little bit more money to keep leveling up Bidoofs' skills. I think we got this. I need more grit. I need to catch more Pokemon for more grit sand too. That's super important. Okay, got 40 Tumblestone. Alright, what is my current quest? Forgot already. Make you wear your Deer Trek heights and... Oh, we have to take on the Alpha Pokemon still. Okay. So that's level 12. Ruvarth's here. Good morning, Ruvarth. Good morning. So that's level 12. We got a few rare candies from our gifts. We have one that's level 15. The rest are level 11 or 12. I want to get that gravel before we start, so I'm going to do one more round of capturing so we can hopefully get mass release and get some gravel. And then we'll take on our first alpha. We're already down one Bidoof, so we only got 5 Bidoofs for the fight. Good morning, everyone. I see Joan just joined us. Thank you for joining. Swaddle's here. Good morning, Swaddle. Matthew, welcome in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all that already this morning, everyone. We're just doing our last minute gathering before the real fight starts. The really hard one, the first alpha fight. Thank you everyone for joining. First alpha fight. We have no idea how this is going to go. This might just kill the run. Right away. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Because, they're Bidoofs, right? Like, this alpha Pokemon's supposed to kick our butts. We'll see what happens. Scott Hoond, egg. Welcome in, Scott. Thank you for the eggs. Masone's here. Good morning, Sound. Hopefully we'll have enough money to give a couple more moves to a few Bidoofs. The more moves, the better. Got faith in the Bidoofs. Gabby, thank you for the follow. Good morning, Gabby. Thank you. I don't have a whole lot of faith in the Bidoofs yet, but we'll see. We'll see if they can impress me. It was 60 in your house yesterday, and now you're getting snow? The music was loud. Like my game stuff is too loud? Matto, welcome in. .77 where you're at in tornadoes. So we got tornadoes, snow. I'm pretty sure we just have a fog advisory today. True King, welcome in. Excuse me. Alright, catch the Bidoof. Oh, for your dad's birthday. That's right. How did that go? Or that's today, right? Yesterday? How do you catch alphas? There's a couple different ways you can catch alphas. You can battle them and weaken them down. But actually, if you sneak up on them and give them berries, you can catch them without even having to fight them. And that's how I prefer to do it. I prefer to catch the alphas without even having to fight them, because I don't like risk losing Pokemon in like Nuzlocks and such to alphas. Alright, we're almost done. Just a few more Pokemon. I needed to catch like 35 Pokemon, I think, was how many I needed to catch. How to level up fast. That's a tough one. If you're talking about Pokedex leveling up, you just got to do the things it tells you to do. Try and double up. So, like, if you're trying to level up an entry on, like, Starly, seeing that you need to defeat them or catch without spotted, like, you just got to do those. But, like, Shinx, you can defeat them using ground-type moves. So if you can double up on that, you can level a lot faster if you double up. How is your Switch connected to your PC without switching to the HDMI? So I use a capture card. It is a mirror box capture card. So I hook it to the capture card, and then the capture card goes into my spare slot for my PC. What starter did I get? So this is a special challenge. So my starter was a Bidoof. So you can see this is my Bidoof, and then the rest of my team is a Bidoof, a Bidoof, a Bidoof, a Bidoof, and a Bidoof. So, yeah, there's my starter, and there's my team. Just started playing today, still don't know how to play all that well. That's okay. The game is really, really fun, so just keep at it. It's okay if you lose a couple Pokemon here and there. Ruvarth is a Pokemaster, so if you have any questions, Ruvarth can definitely answer them. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us this morning. You should add a Bidoof to your team. I would have another Bidoof if I could. One quick little announcement. There's a link in my bio to my Twitch if you prefer to watch on Twitch. I also stream on Twitch if you prefer it over TikTok. There's also a link to the Discord to hang out outside of TikTok, and a link to like my photography webpage and other things like that. You're welcome to all those. It does get easier until it starts throwing fights at you. Like, there's one fight where you have to fight like 3 Stunkies at once. And I'll tell you, those things kicked my butt. I was not prepared for a 3 versus 1 fight, and those get super hard. Or like towards the end, there's like a big 3 fight there. They use like all these super evolved forms, so there are some really tough fights. But if you learn like weaknesses and things like that, you should be okay. Also, don't be afraid to go to the move trainer and get like different moves. Like, this is something that I legitimately didn't know, and it's like a basic thing of all Pokemon. So, like, hey, if you don't know it, I can finally teach you something that I had to be taught when I played Pokemon. So when you go and look at your Pokemon, like I look at Doofariah here, and I check his summary, I can see Like, this one has stronger attack than special attack. So I want him to use moves that are, like, actually physically attacks rather than special attack. And when you look at your moves, you can see, like, this one is a physical attack because it has, like, that spiky thing next to it. These are all physical attacks, so that's what you want. So I actually had a lot of Pokemon that just had the complete wrong move because, like, oh, well, they need a water move. It doesn't matter what it is because water's super effective. No, those things matter so much. So if you're struggling, check that. That's, like, the #1 thing that I was missing. And then the Grit Sand is also super important. If your Pokemon are getting wrecked a lot, use the Grit Sand. Frank, thank you for the follow. How often do we go live? So I go live every morning from 6 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Saturday. I take Sundays off. Era, welcome. Thank you for the follow. And believe me, that Poke-tip 100% comes from Ruvarth. I had no idea. Like, it was my first Nuzlocke, and I was failing miserably. And people had to tell me, like, what are you doing? You have, like, all the wrong moves. Like, you're not even trying. So, haven't used Discord? Well, you're always welcome to it. If you don't, that's okay as well. It's just like a little, it's kind of like the old school TeamSpeak or Vent. It's just a server where people hang out and chat. It's pretty fun. There's a link in my bio to it. If you have the app, it'll take you just directly to my server. Alright, I think I caught enough Pokemon. Let's go check and see if I caught enough Pokemon so we can move on. Thank you everyone for the likes, the follows, the shares, all of that. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Glad to have you, Frank. Another tip, don't travel at night because these Drifloons are vicious. They're like the Parises that will just attack you out of nowhere. Super annoying. Alright. 23 Pokemon. That's not enough. We need more. I need at least 40 to get the mass unlock. Dragon's here. Welcome in, Dragon. So what I'm doing here is when you release Pokemon, you get Grit Gravel, which is super important for ranking your Pokemon up, and it's super annoying to have to release them one at a time. So if you catch 4 or 5 pastures worth of Pokemon, you'll unlock the ability to quick release them and release them all at once, which makes it much faster. So I'm just catching a whole bunch of Pokemon to unlock that so that I can get a bunch of gravel so that I can go fight this alpha. So I highly recommend that if you haven't done it yet. Catch enough Pokemon to get the quick release because the quick release is such a time saver. How's it going, Dragon? Welcome in, everyone. I see a couple more people joining. Sorry I didn't quite catch your names, but welcome in. Catch a Wurmple. I should have slept till day, just so all these Drifloons would go away. Like I said, they're too aggressive and they waste time trying to fight them rather than just catching Pokemon. Slept in on accident and now you gotta get ready to go to school. I've done that a few times. In my first Nuzlocke challenge, we went over here and lost a Pokemon to a Graveler in one of those rocks. We lost my Eevee. Stag, welcome in. Okay, we got a couple free Ultra Balls from a gift, so we might as well use them. Fill up the Pokedex because I'll need those stars eventually anyways. I think you need 5 or 6 stars to beat the game, so I might as well work on stars as well. Fuki, thank you for the follow. What are you doing? This is a Nuzlocke challenge again with a twist. This time I'm only using Bidoofs. So I have a team of 6 Bidoofs. I'm going to try and beat the game with only 6 Bidoofs. I call it Oops All Bidoof. Yes, ace those exams. Alright, let's sleep till morning. Let some Pokemon respawn. We're almost done. We're almost to the exciting stuff, I promise. One of the rules of Nuzlocke is preparation, and I have learned time and time again that you need it's either patience or preparation. You need both. And I lack both, so we're gonna be really prepared this time because I want the Bidoofs to win. Finished your midterms recently? That's awesome. I was just talking about with my wife, like, I don't miss the tests of school, but sometimes I do miss, like, middle school and high school, just the freedom to do what you want to do, go out and play all day. You have to go to school, but, like, you're locked in a room with all your friends. Like, it wasn't so bad. I do miss that aspect of it. Yeah, I've lost Ruby and Emerald a lot of times, so I definitely know it is hard. But we are going to beat it one of these times. Every time I'm being a little bit better, so eventually I'll win. That Starly just broke out of an Ultra Ball. Seems a little powerful, but okay. Catch a Bidoof. You beat your Y Nuzlocke yesterday. Way to go. Did it feel satisfying to win? Lover, welcome in. Alex, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Alright. Now I should have enough Pokemon. That should get us to where we need to be. You had 1 remaining Pokemon after the end of the challenge. That's all that matters, right? You just have to have 1 alive. You haven't gotten this game yet because you're going to school and all your money goes to school. I got super lucky. The school I went to was super cheap and my work paid for it. So luckily I didn't get any debt from that, but I understand school is expensive. But usually worth it. I mean, I've been trying to get a job with my degree and that hasn't gone so well so far, but hopefully I'll get to use my degree here soon. Brandon, welcome in. Zach, welcome in. Let's see. How many Pokemon do I have? 35. That's close. What rank are you at? I just started, so I'm only at the 1st star. So, still pretty far away from 1 star. Corey, welcome in. Hard to find a job that works around your school schedule? No doubt, no doubt. Yes, okay. I got the mass release. Here we go. Quit from a job that refused to accommodate you around for school, made you late to classes. Yeah, workplaces seem to be less and less caring of their employees every single day, so Sadly, that doesn't surprise me. All right. Gonna release a lot of Pokemon. It's gonna be a stampede of Bidoofs. All right. YT, welcome in all. All right. What did they leave for me? 22 sacks of grit gravel. Grit dust. That's it? Like, I can't even use the grit. I need grit dust. What the heck? Did I release too many Pokemon? That is not what I needed. Well. That is not good. I don't know what happened there. I thought I was going to get like 100 grit gravel or dust. That was a lot of Pokemon I released. Why did I not get anything? Pokemon are cheaping out on me. Alright, let's go take on this Alpha. Catch a few more Pokemon, get a little bit more gravel. And move forward with the story. Dennis, welcome in. I did catch a lot. I had almost 5 boxes full. Usually you get a lot more gravel than that. I don't know if that's just the game's way to stop you from like getting super powerful early or what, but I definitely feel like I should have gotten more. Addictive, welcome in. I think it's level based. Interesting. Okay, get all that. Alright. Cricketot. The higher your star, the more your rewards. Ooh, okay. That makes sense. That's rough, but that makes sense. Okay. Alright, let's run past these guys, and then let's figure out what doof are we using here. Okay. Every time you hear the shiny doof come out, you get excited. Alright, so we're going to start with Grave Doof has the highest attack. So we're going to try and take this thing out early. So let's do Grave Doof. And then we got Jiraiya Doof that has high HP, so maybe as a second. Dexter, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I've seen you a few times, Dexter's Dark Passenger. Welcome back. Poke Chris. Welcome in. Thank you to everyone here. We hit 8K yesterday, actually, thanks to all of you guys. So thank you so much for your support. Good morning. Austin, welcome in. All right. Bidoofs, show me what you got. I don't think I have anything that's going to be super effective. Well, it's bug, right? So I do have something that'll be super effective against it. I got the rock moves. Right? So the machine, welcome in. Yeah, we should get this easy. Grave Doof. Okay. Yes, and we got the splinters in there. All right, Grave Doof's hanging in there. Doofaraya. Heavy G, welcome in. You cannot break my doofs. You don't have... Okay, you do have a rock move. You have roll out. And there we go. First challenge down. No doofs lost. I don't even know. Welcome in. That went easier than expected. Bidoofs truly are powerful. Deval, welcome in. And welcome to anyone who's lurking in my Twitch chat. I don't have a second monitor, so I can't see if someone is over there lurking, but welcome to you guys if you're lurking over there as well. My skill in battling has grown. It definitely has. That first Nuzlocke, like I said, I even know what Pokemon moves to use. And now I can kind of win battles on my own. Tough battles. Unless it's, you know, one of those types that I can never remember. Like Gengar being a poison type. Which I know you've explained to me a million times, but it just doesn't make sense in my head. I see Gengar as a ghost psychic for some reason. I understand the poison cloud. I understand like that's his whole gimmick, but for some reason I just always think psychic. And it's actually harder in this game with alphas knowing like random moves because you're like, oh, that's a Flareon. I can take that easy. And then Flareon uses Ice Beam on you and you're like, what the heck? You're not supposed to know Ice Beam. Jimmy Edwards, welcome in. All right. We're going to run to a whole bunch of new Pokemon down here, so we're going to catch those. We're going to up our stars. Get more stuff. Should have a battle gauntlet with you as the final challenge. See, that's what I loved about like that's one of the things I miss from the original Pokemon Stadium is how you could like rent Pokemon so you could make any team you wanted to and like try out teams. I wish you could do that. Bearcat Gamer, still early game. Yes and no. I've already beat the game twice now, actually. This is still early game. But this is for a new Nuzlocke challenge. TSG, welcome in. So, it's still early for this Nuzlocke, but I have beat the game a few times already. In fact, we won our last Nuzlocke in the game, so we've already beaten as a Nuzlocke too. Sorry, I gotta move my mic around here. Just gotta readjust. There we go. Swaddle, thank you for the likes. I see we're at 4.4k likes. Thank you everyone for that. Thank you for the likes, shares, follows, all that. Ryan, welcome in. What kind of Nuzlocke? So the first one was a regular Nuzlocke. It was just limited on what Pokemon you can catch, no items, all those sort of rules. When a Pokemon faints, it's gone forever, and nickname them, all those rules were in place. It was just a regular Nuzlocke. This one takes that a step further, has all those rules, and in addition, I can only use Bidoofs. So now we're in a Bidoof lock. Or as I like to call it, oops, all Bidoofs. So we're going to try and beat the game with these 6 Bidoofs I caught at the beginning. Skogger, welcome in. So far, it's going pretty good. He had potato mochi last week with some katsudon. I have found a huge love for katsudon. Katsudon and sushi. Especially since I don't eat meat on Fridays, sushi has been a lifesaver on Fridays. Getting all those delicious like vegetables, the asparagus rolls and the carrot rolls, so good. Such a good little way to make the meatless Fridays a little easier. Though with the prices of everything, prices of gas and meat, we might do meatless altogether. It's so expensive out there. I think we had a gas station in the news up here in Portland, Oregon, actually, that had their gas price around like $6, and they were in the news for having like the highest gas prices in the nation. I'm not sure if that's good news for them or bad news for them, but people were pretty upset. All right, so next we have the battle with the kid for Cleaver, right? And he's got a Glaceon and Eevee. Yesterday it was $4.69. Ooh. Like, so when I was 17, I worked at a grocery store. And minimum wage when I was 17 was $7.25 an hour. And I drove a really horrible rundown car because it was my first car, and I got between 8 and 10 miles to the gallon, and my parents lived 15, 20 miles away. So I did the math on it, and it cost me 4 gallons of gas to get to and from work to go work. And at the time, gas was $5 a gallon. This was that summer where gas spiked really high. So it cost me $20 to go to work. And if I worked a 4-hour shift at $7.25, you know, I made $30. So in essence, I was paying $20 to go work to make $10 for 4 hours of work. And that was ridiculously bad. Like, absolutely horrible. And even if I got like an 8-hour shift, that means that I made $60 for working for an entire day. Like, I would never go back to that. It was terrible. Yeah, that ain't worth it. It was even worse. For a while there, I drove a truck that got 8 miles to the gallon, and I had to commute. And basically, I needed a full tank of gas every other day to commute to work, so I was paying so much in gas. Yeah, paying for gas is not fun. It's time to go buy a bicycle and just commute that way. And I know for some of you guys, I've talked about going back to the office, and I've got an even longer commute now from Salem to Portland. It'll cost me, if gas prices go up to $5 or $6 a gallon, it'll be costing almost $200 a week or every other week to commute to work if things continue the way they are, because they're making us go back to the office and the commute is so far. So that is why I've been looking for another job. I've talked about that with a few of you guys, because $400 a month in gas just to go to work is outrageous. Quit your job, you'd be in a deficit between childcare and gas. Oh yeah, you throw a child in there, like, childcare can run thousands of dollars a month. So unless you're like in a 6-figure job, it won't even equal out. Gojo, welcome in. And that idea is just absolutely crazy to me, that it's one of those, I go to work to pay my bills, and that's basically it. Going one step further, I knew a guy in high school who financed a really expensive car. His car payment was like $600-700 a month with insurance. And so he had to get a job, and basically his entire paycheck for his job went to his car. So he got a car to go to work, but he goes to work to pay for his car. So like, if he just not bought the car, he wouldn't have to work. I never could figure out why he did that, but if it made him happy, he liked that car, I guess it's worth it. But I couldn't imagine working 160 hours a month just to pay for a car, and that's it, and nothing else. Pay the daycare the same rate you paid hourly. Exactly. And I get why childcare is not cheap, right? Like, you're trusting someone to have the licensing and all the proper skills to look after your child. You want them to be paid and motivated for it, right? Like, I wouldn't want to leave my child with someone who was getting paid minimum wage, who was just had the thought process of minimum wage, minimum effort. So I'm going to put in the absolute bare minimum effort with this kid that's here, right? Like, whoa, way throwing those over. So I understand why, they're paid more, because I would want that for my kid, but childcare workers get paid nothing. That's, some of those big places do take advantage of people like that. Ooh. As a pre-K teacher, so not worth it. Yeah, it's shocking how little some teachers get paid. Wow, I cannot throw these balls for the life of me today. What level is this Cleaver guy stuff? Does anyone know? I have a 30-minute drive to campus. It's not a terrible commute, but any commute is terrible, really. Classrooms are packed with kids, right? It's like anything else. If your kid's going there, you want it to be your kid, not your kid and 50 other kids, right? Like, I get that. So, the stay-at-home parent, it makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Low 20s at most. Thank you. Yeah, the whole world has a lot of problems right now, and a lot of those problems could be solved with proper pay. Not all of them. There's definitely some other problems, but a great deal of them could be solved with better pay. Hi, Pikachu. Oh, I thought you were friendly. You are not friendly. Shaun of the Seas, welcome in. Leon has a level 15 Goomy. Okay, I should be able to take that on. Level 15 Goomy shouldn't be too bad. Emo, welcome in. Man, these Parises that can see like a mile away and just want to fight everyone. They're the worst. CS Baldwin, welcome in. Alright, my satchel is full. Kids are not for everyone, that's for sure. Definitely understand that as well. You know, there's plenty of stories of people who should not be parents. You know, the narcissists who want to raise their kids as an extension of themselves, or the people who want, like, my kid has to be successful because I wasn't, and I want them to you know, take care of me when I'm older. I understand. There's a lot of things, but there's also a lot of people who demonize people who want to have kids. Like, there was this billboard we saw driving around that was basically like trying to advertise you shouldn't have kids and here's why, and it was basically just like an attack on people where, like, if you have kids, you're selfish, you don't think of the environment, you don't actually care about your kids, you just want a slave. And it's just so strange that there's this whole demonizing around, like, having kids makes you a terrible person. It blew me away to see, like, a whole billboard for that. There's a whole movement for it. Like, I couldn't imagine thinking someone's a bad person just because they wanted to have a kid. Now, granted, like I said, there are some people who should not be parents, and I could see thinking that for that specific instance, but not as, like, a sweeping against everyone. Ooh, all my Bidoofs can evolve. That is another thing with this run for people joining us. I will not be evolving the Bidoofs. I will only beat the game with the Bidoofs. I will not evolve them. Bob, welcome in. One more quick little shout out for all the new people watching. There is links in my bio to my Twitch if you prefer to watch on Twitch, a link to my photography page, a link to my Instagram, and a link to the Discord to hang out outside of TikTok if you want. So there are some cool tools in there if you want to check those out. Nicole, welcome in. I'm sorry to hear that, Ruvarth. I understand it to a degree. I definitely did grow up with great parents, so I don't have that experience, but I can empathize of what it's like to not have that. Ooh, Psyduck's coming for me. See one of those guys. Silicone. I mean, that's definitely true, too. If you don't want kids, not having them is better than having them and hating them. That is 100% true. Now, that's definitely another thing to talk about, people who feel obligated to have them. I felt a lot of pressure from my parents to have kids, too, so I get that as well. Scott, welcome in. Oh, I just wasted that. All right. Let's take on Goomy. With Grave Doof. Yeah. Thank you for the likes, follows, shares, all that. Thank you, everyone. Ruvarth, don't think you carry a child with a messed up spine. I actually had that same thought when it came to having kids. So I had a really, really, really bad hernia. So I can't lift anything over 10 pounds. So that means, like, I could hold a baby when they're very baby if they're, a smaller one. But there would come a point in time where basically trying to explain to a kid, like, I can't lift you. It's not because I don't love you, but I just physically can't. Like, that's such a hard conversation. All right. We're up against the Goomy. Starting with a bubble attack. I got nothing super strong against it, so we're going to stealth rock and get those splinters in there. There we go. Okay, it's blowing bubbles again. All right, we got this. Sling, welcome. Bidoof is rocking him. I don't think Cleaver is rock bug, so using rock attacks against Cleaver is not going to do anything. I would need a water attack to take him on. Dad's a personal fitness trainer, so he's been able to carry you always. That's awesome. It's hard to find good trainers these days. I just watched a whole thing exposing how many places hire personal fitness trainers don't actually know anything about it. They're not even licensed. They have a 6-month requirement to get their license, and they just never get it and then leave. So it becomes this revolving door of fake personal trainers, which is absolutely terrifying. Tarantula, welcome in. He's really good at it. All right. Teleport back to town. I'm in the wrong place. Here we go. Teleport back. He's Contra Costa Fitness on YouTube. Awesome. I'll check that out. As you can see, I could use some more physical fitness in my life. Again, because of the hernia, I can't do any weight training. So basically everything I do is cardio. I do a lot of walking. It's actually, we were talking about in the Discord, Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go has actually been a really fun way to get back into trying to walk farther and harder every day for that. Because, a lot of people, when they think of working out and fitness, you're lifting things, and I can't, my wife's so great about this. I don't think, Graveyard Girl, are you in the chat today? Did you join us today? I don't think she's in the Twitch today, but when we go grocery shopping, she has to lift the dog food because I can't lift dog food, cat litter. It feels a little embarrassing. It's definitely something I've had to get over, but you never realize how heavy things are until you can't lift more than 10 pounds. Rope dart for 10 years? That's pretty awesome. Even a box of butter, it comes with 10 or 20 sticks of butter, and each one of those is a pound. I can't lift that. A simple box of butter. Luckily, my camera equipment is just at 10 pounds, so I can lift my camera and I can still do the photography I like to do. Gotta stay fit to protect your cats. My cat is the opposite of physical fitness. He is such a little cheese loaf. 20-minute mile every morning as well as weights and things. Pretty impressive. I don't think I could do a 20-minute mile. That's awesome. All right, give me some real gravel this time. I mixed in some Geodudes, so give me the real gravel this time. Don't talk about Odie like that. It's the other one, Sunny Bunny. He's the cheese loaf. All right, give me the real gravel this time. Sack of grit gravel, 6 sacks of grit dust. Okay. We needed the grit dust. I'll take that. Heavenly Child, welcome in. All right, let's go get our apricots, make some more Pokeballs, and I guess get ready to take on Cleavor. My cat looks like a loaf, but he's just half bobcats. Cats can be scary, though, yo. Big cats, bobcats even. Bobcats can be vicious, even though they're small. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight a bobcat. No way, no how. But, big cats, especially, mountain lions and cougars and such, they like to make this sound kind of like a baby crying. And it lures people into the forest. Oh no, there's a baby crying in the forest. I'm gonna go try and find it. And then they're just sitting in a tree and they jump down on you and they drag you into the tree by your neck. I'm terrified of big cats. Wolf, not saying I could beat a wolf in a fist fight, but I'm fairly certain with a gun and enough advantage, I could take on a wolf. A cat? I don't think so. Okay. Did you guys learn any new moves? No. Your cat is all black with white at the very tip of his tail. Is so cute. I love it when you get like black cats that have white little socks. My sister-in-law has one of those, named it Boots, because it has little boots, little socks. That's like the most adorable things that cats can do, is have those cute little like socks on their feet. All right, all the doofs know all the moves. That is good. George, welcome in. All right, let's go grab the gravel, make some Pokeballs, put some items away. Slate Gray, he's a Russian blue bobcat mix, but if you look close, he's striped like a tiger. Make some Pokeballs. Okay. And really quick here, it is 6:45. So, for anyone new joining us, as a part of my Lenten observance, when it comes to 6:45, I do a prayer, and since that runs during my streaming schedule, that is something I like to share with all of you. You don't have to participate, but don't feel like you have to leave. This is inclusive of everyone. So I just do a quick prayer as a part of my Lent, and then we'll get back to the game. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for this blessed day. Thank you for the blessings that you give me, and forgive me my failures and sins. Lately, I've been wanting more than I need. I've been trying to push for things that are material, and forgetting about you and the greater goal. So forgive me for my sins. Lord, be with those in Ukraine and Russia. The war continues. The loss of life continues. Please help those people to grow closer to you and bring an end to the war and the violence. Hopefully peace and love can be achieved over there so that those people can stop dying, losing their life, or even suffering. You know, even if you don't die in the war, they're still suffering, and we don't want people to suffer. So please help them and be with them. Lord, be with the homeless here in Oregon. It continues to rain. Help give them shelter, food, love. Help to people treat them like our brothers and sisters rather than objects to be ignored. Help them to find the tools that they need to succeed and get back on their feet. Lord, help the rest of the world to grow closer to you, to help everyone find you. I also want to do a quick prayer for those who are deceased today. Part of our belief is praying for those who are no longer with us to help them to get into heaven. So Lord, I pray for those who are currently awaiting to be in your glory. Help to purify them and bring them closer to you. Help them to find the peace, to burn away those sins, to be close to you and to know you. All this I pray in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. On to Cleavor. Thank you, everyone, for joining me as a part of that. That typo swaddle. Pooh, welcome in. I figured that was a typo. Oh wait, I need that. Need the potions. Don't need the firestone. Get rid of all that. I should make some more potions actually. Don't need the stardust. Don't need that. Okay. All right. Items. Everyday items. Did I not grab the grit dust? I could have swore I grabbed the grit dust, but maybe not. Okay, there we go. Grit dust. All right, Grave Doof. Let's make Grave Doof the most powerful once we have like a sweeper, I guess. Give it a little bit of speed. Grave Doof is becoming super beefy. All right. Still definitely need more. Send them to the grave. One of my favorite monster trucks growing up was Gravedigger, so... makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, I get my mount. Alright. Get the weird ear. Go catch some Stantlers. Get some more gravel. Take on Cleavor. We got all this. Very easy. Get the plate. I'm only worried, like, Cleaver should be fine, but the first real challenge is going to be against the sisters, because they bring out that Croa gunk that's got fighting moves that are going to be super effective, right? So, that's going to be the first, like, real scary fight is going to be against her. A siren outside your window, what you see? Never looked into the game when it was coming out because you wanted to be surprised by it. You know, I find myself doing that a lot more lately, too. Like, not buying into all the hype just because I want to be impressed and surprised by the game. Like, Cyberpunk 2077 is a great example of tempering your expectations off the hype train. Oh, a tornado siren. Oh, that... I was thinking, like, a siren call, like, Arg, I'm a pirate and I hear the sirens calling. So, I was completely off base on that one. Chase, welcome in. But yes, definitely be safe. Even if it's going the other way, I know tornadoes can turn on a dime, so... Oh, you're fast. Comey, welcome in. Val, welcome in. Don't think it touched down at all. Oh, good. Catch the Pokemon. Turn the Pokemon into gravel. Get that. That. Get that. All your Bidoofs. All your Bidoofs are belong to me. Ben, welcome in. Tornado shelters in the basement. All right, Cleavor time. Oh wait, I have to fight this lady first, don't I? All right. Grave Doof. All right. We got this. Here's the Glaceon. Swift. Okay, that hurts. That probably hurts them more. Oh, did I miss something? I can catch it if it's shiny? Yes, I can catch shinies. I'm sorry if I missed a comment there. Things are moving fast. Thank you for catching that for me, Ruvarth. Sorry about that, Dexter. Swaddle caught it. Sorry, I'm totally missing chat. Totally failing chat today. Steve, welcome in. Focus on winning with the precious dupes. Alright. Doing good so far. Oh, he got me with the fake out. There we go. Don't apologize for paying attention to the doofs. I figured I didn't want to risk a Bidoof by fighting Cleavor, so just hit him with the bags a few more times. Woo Daddy, welcome in. Make the nobles look easy. It's all that playing Breath of the Wild. I've only gotten better at dodging. Christopher, welcome in. Ooh, we mastered some moves. Get some strong attack Bidoofs. Nope, messed up my mic again. There we go. Okay. I am excited to play some more Breath of the Wild too. I've been looking forward to that. Take it easy, TSG. Thanks for hanging out today. Had to watch a video for the tips against the Arceus fight. No shame in that. Got some citrus berries. Heal up some Pokemon. Tic Tacs, welcome in. Alright, report to the commander. Fight almost made you rage quit. Alright, caught some Pokemon. Give me another star, maybe? Caught a couple new Pokemon. Almost. Swaddleco, welcome in. Or thank you for the likes, sorry. Been a long day already. And it's only 7 a.m. Still not as terrifying as Monk Maz. Never do that fight again. I gotta do it at least once to get the motorcycle, right? So I have to experience it at least once for that, and then probably never again. Though, not gonna lie, watching more and more people enjoy Elden Ring, a part of me is saying, you could do it, you could play Elden Ring, you might enjoy that. And I already know I'm not gonna enjoy it. Like, I don't know why my brain's like, no, it's not as bad. You won't get frustrated beating your head against the wall fighting the same boss 100 times in a row. No, that'll be fun. Like, no, brain. No, it won't. We do not enjoy that. The enemy chased a player down a ladder in Elden Ring. I do know that they can chase you pretty far. Acclaimed, welcome in. Never seen enemies be able to use ladders in a game. Resident Evil 5, I want to say they can use ladders. I think it was Resident Evil 5. King Patrick, welcome in. Okay, so what happens if I tell this kid I don't believe them? Do I get a choice? I've never said no to this kid. So what happens if I tell him I don't believe him? Do I not get a spirit tomb? The game scared you when they came out of the distortion bubbles? No, I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you. Alright, looks like it doesn't change anything. There is someone who says there's a quest you can fail with like a Paris battle, and if you lose, the woman gets attacked by the parasect and faints. I haven't seen that, though. Shoes popped out and scared you? I have gotten jump scared in Breath of the Wild a few times where like enemies just jump out of you out of nowhere, or you hear like the noise of like those guardians charging up. You're like, oh my god, where is it at? Middle Earth Runner, welcome in. That is another game I would actually love to play on stream is Shadows of Mordor and Shadows of War. Like the AI system in that game is so fun. The revenge system. I go back and play that game like once a year because I enjoy that revenge system so much. Speaking of jump scares, I still do have all the Five Nights at Freddy's to play. $8,000 likes. Thank you, everyone, for that. All right, let's go talk to this guy, unlock our new area. And when we unlock the new area, our one fainted Bidoof comes back. No, that game's bad for your blood pressure. All right. I have to be a second star to face the Mirelands. Well, I guess it's time to go star up really quick. I guess we gotta go beat some doofs in some fights. Not family friendly, but the South Park games are hilarious. Yes. Both of the South Park games are super good. Yeah, they have the Stick of Truth that came out that was super funny and super good, and then they got Fractured was their sequel that was super good too. There's older games that aren't as good. There was like a game on the 64 and a game on the Super NES and all that too. They're really old. They haven't aged well, but those two newer ones are fantastic. Okay, I'm guessing I have Bidoof crossed off, so we need to beat some Shinx. Beat some Shinx, beat some Ponytas, Drifloons, Zubats. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can get the Stick of Truth for like $5 now, so if you get the chance, you definitely should get the Stick of Truth and play it. It is so good. Send them to their grave, Grave Doof. What console? I think it's on every console now, I think. PlayStation, I want to say 4, 3 and 4. Xbox, I'm pretty sure they even have on Switch now. And they are on PC too. Like, they're on everything now. Wow. Grave Doof could not one-shot the Shinx. Really disappointed in you, Doof. Really disappointed. I'm pretty sure you can get them on Switch now, too. Alright, we're getting our second star. That's what I'm saying. I made a video when this game first came out saying exactly that. Like, something seems broken that they can't get one shot, but apparently Strong Style will do it, so we'll just be using Strong Style for a while. Also, how is the Buizel, level 4 Buizel, faster than my Bidoof? Yeah, I would definitely say it's broken, without a doubt. There's some wonky stuff here. Aqua Jet's a priority move, so it's always going to go first. Good job, Bidoof. You beat a Wormpole. Oh, found the Eevee. Take on the Wormpoles. Gotta get my second star. Okay. I definitely need to get a couple of Bidoofs moves that are stronger than 40 damage, because I have no moves that do more than 40. I'd like to get him like Aqua Jet or something that'll give him 60 or 80. Feel obligated to catch all the EVs and routes you see. I don't really catch EVs anymore, not since the incidents, since they're just... If I catch them, I know they're going to die, so, you know, it's like cursing them. So, try not to do that to the poor things. Especially if I evolve them. Eevees are cursed. Same with Zubats and Ghastly. Bye-bye, Ponyta. Ooh, a critical. Good job. Good job, Doof. $609, welcome in. Won't rest until the world respects the Zubat. Zubat definitely deserves respect. I concede on that point. Zubat is awesome. And since he's my first shiny ever, I have no choice but to love the Zubat. I'm pretty sure I haven't caught an Eevee yet, so let's catch it at least for the Pokedex. Catch it while it's sleeping. There we go. Yeah, first Eevee. Shiny Golbat was your first shiny in this game? Alright, they're taking me on 2 versus 1. Shanks used Quick Attack. Isn't Quick Attack always supposed to go first? They gave you a deer Pokemon? Oh, that's right. You said you caught that green deer. You got the green weird deer? Zach, welcome in. Shanks. Alright, since we're here, let's test this. How good is Rest for Doof? Pretty good. Recovered him from half health. Rock Smash. Oh, Bidoofs is too sleepy. Alright, that should take it out. Okay. Defeated 4 Shinx. I think we should be close to done. Only level 21, have 150 HP. That Grit Gravel. Oh, Graveyard Girl's here. Hello. Have you been lurking for a while, or did you just join? Quilava goes up at 36. 10 minutes or so. Okay. So, I'm glad you're here because I have to talk about this. So, my wife just joined the Twitch chat, and she loves Stephen King. Like, really loves Stephen King. I've never like read a Stephen King book. So we went and saw it. I wasn't really excited to see it, but she wanted to see it, so I went and saw it. And my understanding was it was supposed to be like a horror movie. And when Pennywise like unhinged his jaw and ate something, I burst out laughing because it was so ridiculous. I was like, this is supposed to be like a horror movie. This is the opposite of scary. So I didn't know what Stephen King was all about, but someone posted a video today of Stephen King lore, and I did not realize how like absolutely insane the lore in Stephen King novels are. I'm going to post a video on it later today so you can see the whole video of the lore, but they were talking about how Pennywise is actually the Crimson King, who is a were-spider who controls the Dark Tower and wants to bring about the age of chaos, and he has a little egg minion that eats people, and that there was another person who was Pennywise's lover, and they created egg sacs that then created like this whole other race of half egg, half demon clowns, and I was just like, I thought Stephen King was like this serious horror writer. Like, he is the king of horror, right? So I was thinking like, oh, Jason slashers, or like, oh, it's so creepy because it's so real, or demons, not half clown, half spider egg babies who fight children who fool around in the tunnels. Like, I'm so blown away by just how absolutely crazy it is. He used to be my favorite author. His stories go deep. I did not realize just how much lore there was and just how absolutely like... no, Stephen King has always had a very out there imagination. I can tell. He's more a psychological thriller. That's why I love his content. I can see it being way creative. I can honestly say I've never heard of a were-spider. I will casually throw one of those into my next Dungeons and Dragons game, though, because that sounds pretty cool. It wasn't a traditional kind of horror. It's definitely not traditional. On the topic of D&D, I'm hoping I'm going to get something very exciting today in my email. I often wonder if Stephen King is a ghostwriter name because a lot of his books are wildly unhinged. I kickstarted a really interesting looking game. Someone made a Dungeons and Dragons game, but it's like a Christian Catholic D&D, and it's based in like the old world where you play through stories of the Bible and some of like the mythos of the Bible. And I'm really excited to get to try and play that game. And apparently today they're going to send out the play test, so I get to play it for the first time. And I'm really excited to get to play that. Ruvarth, Graveyard Girl says that he does write under a bunch of other pseudonyms. So he does have other names. And his son writes too, right? His son is a writer? Give me more gravel. Dragon Ghost is back. Joe Hill and his wife. Is that Joe Hill's wife or Stephen King's wife, right? One of your favorite books ever is The Shining. Tabitha King writes too. That's his wife. Imagine I have a whole family of writers. All right. Since you're here also, Graveyard Girl, your Bidoof is the best Bidoof I have right now. Grave Doof is now lovingly known as the Grave Digger because he puts the other Pokemon in their graves. Just so you know. Your Bidoof is the strongest Bidoof. James Patterson's a ghostwriter. Isn't James Patterson the dude from Twilight? No? Not... who? Robert Patterson. Okay. Then, okay, so who's the new Batman? It's either Robert or James Patterson who's the new Batman, right? James is the nursery rhyme title guy? That's Robert Patterson too? Okay. I mean, it'd be cool if you were a writer and then you gotta be Batman, so, I mean, that'd be cool too. Robert Patterson is the new Batman? Yeah. I get those two messed up all the time. I always forget which one is which. Alright, Grave Doof. Let's pump you up even more. Pump up the jam. Give you some speed. Give you some defense. That is all of the strongest doof in existence. Graveyard Girl, I hate to act as any of the characters from our books. I mean, I'm basically Delta, so I don't have to act. Alright, that is the strongest doof any of you have ever seen. Hands down. I've got the strongest doofs around. My pickup lines. I did win over my wife with very terrible pickup lines. So, for all the single people out there, you don't need strong pickup lines. You can also get really, really bad pickup lines, and sometimes, just maybe, you'll win with them. Get some apricorns. Plant some more. This dude needs a water Pokemon. Actually, no, I didn't. Well, I mean, I got the ring, right? So, Ruvarth, your husband won you over with impressive Lord of the Rings lore. I am ashamed to admit I still haven't seen all the Lord of the Rings. We watched part of the first one together, and I love it. And I need to watch the rest of it, but I still need to catch up on Lord of the Rings. I won you over because we were out in the middle of the night, and it was raining, and you asked me if I'd ever danced in the middle of the street in the rain. You are hella romantic. Is that a I am or I was? Alright, can my doofs learn new moves? I want those water moves. No. No new moves. Alright, that does remind me though, I need to set up, let's make oh, no, don't evolve. Don't evolve. Don't. Okay, change moves. Depends on how often you use the pickup lines. Okay, Rock Smash. Stealth Rock. We'll give you Swift. Let's give you a rest. Yeah. Okay. Doofaraya. Doofaraya set up. Doofarth. You're set up. Sonedoof, you're back in the game. Rock Smash. Stealth Rock. Rest. Ruvarth, your husband's first date with you was at the Waffle House. And now you're at the permanent Waffle House. Dragon Ghost, you and your fiance got together arguing about whether Skyrim or Fallout games were better. Ooh, that's tough. Do you mean like Elder Scroll games in general or just Skyrim? Because if we're talking Elder Scroll games in general, I think Morrowind is the best of any of those games. Elder Scrolls game, yeah, Morrowind for sure is better than any of them. But Fallout 3 is a really close second, I think. Graveyard Girl, our first date was 11 hours long with a picnic. Yeah, our first date, we drove to the park. Did we start at the park? I'm pretty sure we started at the park, had a picnic, and then we just walked and walked and walked and just walked and talked and until the sun went down, and then past the sun going down. Listened to Blue Oyster Cult. It was a wonderful first date. Then that became our song. She gave me a CD. First time anyone else besides my family had ever given me a gift, so super special. Blue Oyster Cult CD, so Don't Fear the Reaper became our song. Still listen to that song to this day. Love that song. Alright, I'm going to have to fight her Pikachu again. And then I tripped and fell, so he didn't get to kiss me. I still got the kiss eventually. Alright, let's fight Pikachu. Don't Fear the Reaper's a great song. It is. Oh, Mr. Mime Jr. first. Okay. The Grave Doof. Zen Headbutt. Ouch. Okay. Hit it with that. Splinter it. Okay. Pikachu. That was almost really bad. That was almost really bad. You don't want to work on your speech assignment. NFT, welcome in. I love speeches. As you can tell, I could talk for hours and hours and hours. I love talking. Alright, hit the Pikachu with the Stealth Rock. No speeches. Alright, Doofaraya, finish the Pikachu. I know, it makes me the odd one out, but I do love giving speeches. Alright. No fatalities. We did it. You know, this is my third time playing through the game, and I still have never used a stealth spray. I'm pretty sure I'm playing wrong. Jonathan William, welcome in. You're working on my information speech, which decided to write about realism art. Ooh. Zards, welcome in. Art speeches. That's a very different topic. Do like art, though. Good at some art. Photography? Yes. Any other kind of art? No. I once made my wife a clay pot, and that is the ugliest thing in the world, and I'm pretty sure one of the cats threw it on the ground and broke it. And I'm low-key glad because it was so ugly. I know you love it, but it is hideous. You still have it? Gotta get the cats on that. Alright. Gotta meet with Kalaba. Alright, so this is where things get really hard. So we're going to jump into this fight right away because basically this is going to tell us if this run is even doable or not, right? Because I'm going to have to fight the Croagunk that has a fighting move that's super effective against my entire team. And the question is it possible to beat that fight with that huge disadvantage? So let's see if we can do this. Because it knows, what is its fighting move? I think it's Brick Break. I also filled a giant jar full of 1,000,000 Skittles and told me that was how many times we'd make happy memories so far. I think that was a metaphor. I think so. 10K likes, thank you so much. Oh, Togepi. If I remember right, this thing metronomed me and got a critical hit last time, so we have to be careful of it. Oh, it's got Draining Kiss. That's not good. This is really not good. Okay. I think this will work. If I Stealth Rocket. And then I rest. Then the Shard should take the Togepi out. Nope. That did not work like I thought it would. Willie, welcome in. Ah, that's a pain. I do remember the giant Skittles Graveyard Girl. It was very good. How's it going, Willie the Kid? Pretty sure it's a war crime to kill a Togepi. I mean, it's trying to kill my Bidoofs, so in all fairness, it broke the rules first. What star are you? I just started this file not long ago, so I'm only second star right now. All right, let's take it out for... Oh, no, too drowsy to move. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Any poison or steel moves? No. All right, Calm Mind. That's really not good. This is a really tough fight. I think it is out of Draining Kiss. Nope, I was wrong. This thing is a monster. Alright, we're just going to have to run the clock out on this one. We're going to need to run it out of Draining Kiss. Especially with those stat buffs, it's too strong. Okay. Losing those. I get 2 attacks. Let's get the Stealth Rock back into it. Okay. Let's rest. Did rest not work? Oh. Okay. We can still do this. It has to run out of Draining Kiss eventually. There we go. It seems to be out. I should have swapped. I should have swapped. Alright, Togepi down. Gibble. Man, he loves using those agile styles. That's fine. That's fine. He'll give me an extra move here soon. Too drowsy and move. Man, that drowsy is totally messing me up. It's happened twice now. Okay. Bite it. And then we'll go for a strong bite. Hopefully that'll finish it. Okay. Alright, that's tough. We got 4 Bidoofs left and we still have this entire zone. And we have the hardest fight in front of us. Not looking good. Not looking good. Are you not allowed to evolve in Nuzlocke? Depends on the Nuzlocke. Usually yes, but for this Nuzlocke we are doing no evolves because we want the Bidoofs. So Bidoof only. Alright, so we're going to need some more Grit Gravel to make up for that loss if we're going to have any hope to take on the sisters. So we're going to have to go back to catching some Pokemon for a little bit. I wanted to do that fight, but Volo is a jerk. So we also talked about doing like a baby lock where you're not allowed to evolve at all. So there's a lot of different versions of it that give you different cool like things that make it harder. But usually evolving is a part of the lock challenge. Oh, Ghastly's out. Yeah, we're going to have to go for extra speed for that exact reason to try and pull one over on the Krogunk. It's our only hope. My only hope. We're not gone yet. We still may be able to do this. We still have the triple Stunky fight too, though. So that's going to be a tough one. Though, is that mandatory? Is the triple Stunky man? I'm pretty sure it's mandatory, so we got a couple big fights ahead of us that are pretty hard. Yeah, triple Stunky is. That's going to be another tough one. So, yay me, we got a lot of hard fights in front of us. Gimbal, welcome in. Catch that. There we go. Catch that. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a shiny. I can dream. I don't think we'll find any shinies. Well, we never know. That's half the fun of the Nuzlocke, right? You never know what's going to happen. Alright. Catch some more Psyducks. More gravel. Got you. These guys. Oh, that guy saw me really fast. Okay, those might be too aggressive to catch. Oh, wow. 13K likes. Thank you. That is the most... I think that's the most I've ever gotten. Brenda Dangle, welcome in. 13,000. Way to go, guys. Aggressive Parises. Your fingers hurt because you've been trying to get me to 20K. I appreciate that. I don't think we're going to get to 20K because we're almost out of time. I would be very impressed, but I just don't think so. Still, 13K is the highest we've gotten, so... Psyduck was just chilling. How much do we have left? 2 minutes. Make those fingers bleed. All right, turn around. Oh, made him mad. All right, we're running. Tomorrow's goal is 20K. Maybe we'll have some new friends join us tomorrow. Make it possible. Still, we've had more average viewers today than normal. We've been staying around like 6 or 8 all day today. So the Maple Mob, the Syrup Squad, the Honeycomb, the Waffle House, it's growing. Get a little bit of money. Turn in the quests. All right. So we're going to return to town. I'm going to do one last things. And then we're going to move towards the end. Do fights break out at your Waffle House? Because the stories I've heard. I am proud to say we have not had any fights or incidents in the Waffle House as of yet. Thank you for 15K, guys. All right, so progress report on the Oops All Bidoof Nuzlocke. We have 1 Bidoof, 2 Bidoof, 3 Bidoof, 4 Bidoofs left. We have lost 2 Bidoofs. I guess technically Doofariah come back. We have Doofvarth left. So we may have passed Cleavor, and we have 4 Doofs left. It's not looking good, but we still intend to beat the game with our few little Doofs left. Alright, with that said, it is 7:45, which means it is time for me to go to work. Thank you, everyone, for all the likes, the follows, the shares. Thank you for hanging out with me, chatting with me, having fun with me. I appreciate it all, but I am going to be ending here, so we'll try for 20K tomorrow, but thank you guys so much.